Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing the European Union, a more diverse distribution. It's a map by Simi, 3-minute time limit, and this will not yeah, I can't even. But that might be the name of a town. It looks like there's a crest. We got the umlaut on the O. We got something over the E. It's tough to see. I think it's the brightness on my screen. But definitely probably Eastern Europe. Now, it's only European Union countries besides Finland and Switzerland. So we do have some experience with completely getting the wrong country. But hopefully we'll be able to work it out this time around. Now, we shouldn't expect to see any yellow divider lines. They're all going to be white because of the EU. But we do have some mountains, some farmland. We got plenty of locations which might end up being good guesses. Right? Latvia, maybe. It does seem like we are limited in what we can and can't see. It's almost like they took these images at larger differences than what you would expect. We do have a .com. It's not going to help us too much. I am looking for flags, websites, stuff like that. Those are the easy things, though. We do have a truck behind us. Maybe they'll pass us eventually. These guys usually seem to drive pretty slow if you've ever seen one on the road. I mean, they do have to get some good, clear, quality images. Nothing that makes sense to me. But we do have a lot of these letters. Definitely feels Eastern. I know not a lot of Eastern Europe is part of the EU. So that could be a problem for us. Are these flags? No, they're umbrellas and stupid shit. Alright. Let's go up a little bit. That's the NYITVA. That's probably the name of the town that we're probably closest to. Let's just stick it in Latvia for right now. We have 20 seconds. Can we find anything? Is this, let's see, ABC. I would expect that to be a flag. We're pretty much out of time. I think it's going to end up being a good location. A good guess. And it ends up being completely... We ended up being in Hungary. Definitely... I think it was the landscape that made me not want to guess Hungary. I think it was like the mountains. Now, guys, I don't know too much about Hungary. Deborah's going to get real mad at me because they're from Hungary. And they're going to be like, it was completely obvious. But... I think it was the mountains that threw me off. I think Hungary, when I think of Hungary, I think it's more of like a flat land. Probably some of the letters might have been some hints here and there, but we really didn't find too many clues. Here's that, to me, looks like a blurry Belgium flag. The black, the yellow, the red. But I can't tell for sure. We do have Little Creek, which was not expecting that to be in English. And we have another sign with the black, the yellow, and the red. So maybe we end up in Belgium. And then we again are getting some shitty fucking road connections thanks to Google. I've complained about that so many fucking times now. Sorti di Escole. Well, it's a school center. You wouldn't have a pencil anywhere else, right? We got some beer, some bufferding. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe those markers are Belgium, right? Like it's really, I can't tell. I can't tell if that's even what that's supposed to mean. You know, is that supposed to look like a flag? Is that just supposed to be colors for color's sake, you know? For what reason is that there? Who knows? If we end up in Belgium, then maybe the idea that it represents the flag of Belgium works. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not finding anything else though. We do have some language. It's a mix of English and French and German. So maybe Belgium works. It's gotta be, because every single one, I can see the black line, the yellow, and the red. It's gotta be Belgium. Like it doesn't have to be. We're gonna stick over here for now until we could find, hopefully, the name of this town. They do have a train station. And those usually, at least in the United States, have what stop it is everywhere. Like everywhere. You would expect to be able to see it already. So maybe that's not everywhere. Maybe it's a United States thing. Yeah, because in the United States, oh wow, we're out of time. But it ends up being Belgium, so that's a good thing. But in the United States, every, like, I'm gonna say 30 to 40 meters, there's a sign that tells you what stop you're at for the people on the train, just in case they weren't listening or something like that. But we end up over in a town called Comblain-la-Tour. Alright. You guys almost got a perfect score on that one, so that's... You found something. This feels... I want to say Scotland. I want to say we're by Loch Ness in Scotland. But I know we're not. Alright? We have a sign here. It's too blurry. It looked kind of Spanish. We have a nice little church. Can we explore the church? We can. 2008 to 2011. That probably has a town on it, but it's completely blurred out. Maybe this is just a harder seat. I mean, you guys are doing great. I'm not doing so hot. Parking on the right, which means we're probably driving on the right. Usually how that works, except this is kind of sketch to me. So hopefully we could find a car driving. Oh no, wait, there's a flag. That looks like Italy. Green, white, and red. Somewhere in Italy. Can we... Okay. This looks like we're on the coast. The Villanova Marquesna. So somewhere in Italy, there's a coastline that wraps up like that, which kind of... Yeah? Kind of? No, there's these little tiny island things. Oh, this is not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Alright. Could be over here? Nah. So, the Villanova Marquesana. We're probably not going to find that. It's probably just the Marquesana. So we can do a quick little search around the coast, 'cause it does look like there's a source of water, and that usually means we're probably over here, right? Usually water means you're on the water. Ooh, no. La Spezia. That's close. I don't even know what the Villanova. There's a college somewhere in the United States. It's called Villanova. They're usually good at basketball, so around this time of year, you tend to hear a lot about them, especially when you don't care about that sport. I'm not a big fan of basketball. This actually kind of reminds me of it. But I hear it all the time, so I don't even know what it means. It might mean village, but I'm not finding anything. I know I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. I figured we would find it relatively easily. Not finding anything. Let's just go down here. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's gonna be right next to Rome. Nope. Over here. Okay. Here's Villanova Marquesana. So where was that source of water? Was it just the river? There's no way. There's no way. If there was like a lake down here, all right, I could see it, right? But that clearly showed a source of water. what source of water was it showing us? Over here, maybe? A park? Alright, you got me there. Maybe it wasn't water. I don't know what that was then. But we knew we were in Italy. I should have just stuck with the Rome, or not Rome, but around Rome. We would have gotten a lot more points out of that. A lot of green, a lot of clouds. Yeah, people may hate me for this. Ireland. Not Ireland. Alright, Durstellen. Usually with a lot of green and the hills and the clouds. Ireland doesn't have a lot of sun. Maybe Germany. It's W, the umlaut on the U. Can't really see too much in here. It's a little blurry, but it definitely feels German. Nope, and there's the .ch, which is Switzerland. All right, which does make sense for the U umlaut. Now can we drive and find golf? All right, you guys want to go golfing? This is probably the sign we need. There we go. That's a little bit better. But those are rather small. But Switzerland's rather small, I think. I hope, please. So maybe we could find Pfaffen. That's something that would definitely stand out. You're not gonna find too many Pfaffers. PF, AFF. Right? Like that should definitely stand out to us. And that could be mistaken as German, I guess, because I don't know. I figured that seems more German to Swiss to me, but then again, I don't know too much about Switzerland, right? Like, clearly. All right, we're gonna keep looking. Sonneberg maybe is the one we want to look. No, that's just a pizzeria. Zoom out a little bit. Let's see where we're going north right now, and there don't seem to be too many mountains. Usually with Switzerland, you think of the Alps. The Alps, maybe this is the Alps. It's hard to tell what the Swiss mountains really are. There's a lot of hills. All right, we're gonna return to start, and we're gonna go down the hill. We got 30 seconds. Can we find something that really sells it to us? Probably not. Maybe I'm just ignoring the right clues. Maybe I'm spending too much time on the wrong clues. Who knows? Yeah. We're not gonna find it. Bama, Biden, none of those. Let's just go over here. I don't know why we're going over here. Seems like a good idea. At least take us on a road. Alright, that wasn't too bad. You guys had more points. Oh, there's Bama. We could have probably found that. Yeah, we would have probably been able to find that. But you guys didn't get the right area too, and that makes me feel a little bit better about that location. And, alright. Greenland, Iceland, maybe Greece, because I could see this being a Greek island. If we don't find any clues or hints, probably going to go with Greenland or Iceland. If we're going to go with Greenland, it's got to be on the coast. But I'm thinking, ooh, no, because I'm stupid. Neither of those places are part of the EU. Neither. Well, Ireland, yes. But this doesn't feel Irish. And Iceland isn't, and Greenland isn't. As far as I know, as far as I can tell, they aren't. We do have something on here. It does have the EU plate. No websites, no nothing. Kind of stuck in a shitty location. We stopped being able to go that way. We go back to start, which is over here, and we can't go this way. So we can only go this way. And we can't travel very far. Because it is the European Union, we have a few options. We can guess a Nordic country on the coast. Doesn't feel very Nordic to me, but it does feel rather large. And that could be a coastline maybe on any of them. The only house we have is this one right here. It doesn't feel, I don't even know, very housey. It feels kind of like a little tiny summer home. Christian nation. No words, no nothing. Can we cheese it? Blue. White in the front. It's going to probably be white in the back. White in the back. Alright. It feels Ireland. I don't know why. I don't think it's going to be Ireland, though. I think it's going to be on the coast of Norway. Like, down here somewhere. I really can't explain it. I know it's not Iceland. I know it's not Greenland, because they're not a part of the EU. I don't want to guess too far north, because I figured there would be a lot more snow. So, southern tip of Norway, maybe the southern tip of Sweden or Denmark, but I feel like Denmark's rather small. They'd have a lot higher of a population. Fuck. We gotta be on a road somewhere. Let's just guess over here. And it ends up being Ireland. It didn't. I know I said Ireland a few times, but I figured it would have more to it than just the little bit of guessing we could do. So I figured that would mean a more remote location, and I figured more remote would be the side of Norway because of all the little tiny islands. So I figured we would probably be by one of those. So that definitely was a tough one. There were no clues, there were no hints. Yes, it felt like Ireland, but I figured it was a lot less populated and a lot harder to get to. So that was just, yeah, that was shit. We didn't do too hot there. So I guess I know where I need to practice, right? EU, Russia, China. We don't even have China, but China. Maybe we do an Africa one, right? Do a strictly Africa. See how bad I am at that. That was. Whew. Let's check out the full results though. Aphelion coming in first place, 22,657. Did you get the same feeling I did in Ireland that felt like Ireland, but you actually guessed it? And then there were a few that didn't have some good hints. And then my fuck ups, and then Screenshot the World only about 400 points below me. Definitely had the same kind of fuck ups. Definitely felt the same I did, thinking it was Norway. So that makes me feel a little bit better. But then the only one, the Czechia, you saw the .ch and you guessed Czechoslovakia. I've done that before as well, but definitely better than my guess for Hungary, and then about the same when it comes to Italy. So maybe it was a harder seed. Maybe you guys just, maybe it wasn't. I think it was. So, I mean, almost 2,000 miles, and I feel like I got almost 200. So big fucking difference there. But I do hope you all enjoyed watching. We're gonna do a lot more Europe and Africa and Asia coming up. Maybe we'll throw in a US every now and then just to refresh the memory. But I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day. And bye.